Good morning and welcome to Thursday, January 2nd, 2020. And today's devotion is titled The Duty of the Watchman. And we're going to be reading out of Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 3. So Ezekiel 33:3 reads, "If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people." To put it plain and simple, the duty of the watchman was to warn the people of approaching danger. If the people did not heed the warning and were captured or killed, it was not the watchman's fault. But if he saw a threat approaching and did not warn the people and they perished, then the watchman was held accountable. If one takes an honest look at God, they will recognize that He is merciful and we are His priority. To this point, think about the multitude of watchmen He has placed in our life to warn us of dangers that covertly approach. The Bible and the Holy Spirit are heavenly watchmen. Our parents, our pastor, friends, wise people, and godly educators are earthly watchmen that all sound out a warning when sin or situations are harmful. And if one heeds their counsel, then much grief can be avoided. But if one does not listen to wise counsel, then the fault lies squarely on one's own shoulders. It is most perplexing, however, when wise counsel is no longer appreciated and even offends when it is meant to prevent harm. When we see danger approaching and we warn and warn, yet it is met with anger, gritted teeth, and debate, then, my friend, they alone own that miserable outcome. And our final thought comes from Ezekiel 33 verse 4, and it reads, "Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet, and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head." A couple things pop out at me there when I read this devotion. One is pride. Today, and especially in this generation, people are more prideful than ever before. And I think a lot of it comes from the competition that society requires. Everything in life is competitive. You want to move up the ladder at work. You want to become the best this. You want to become the manager, the supervisor, and you keep climbing that ladder in your jobs. It becomes competitive, and the only way we feel we can get there is to have the confidence in ourselves, and I'll substitute the word pride for confidence. We walk around so prideful because we feel that if we don't believe in ourselves, if we don't rely on ourselves, then we'll never obtain the level that we wish to obtain. So our pride steps in and gets in the way of God's plan for us. And the other word that pops out at me is to be humble. If we could humble ourselves and set our pride aside and let God direct our paths, God can get you so much further in life than you can get yourself. Yet we dismiss that. We tend to think, God, I'm going to handle this one. Because our pride steps in and we feel that we can do it all on our own. We don't want anybody's help. We want the glory. We want all the fame and fortune that comes with success. But we want to earn that on our own. We don't need help. We don't want help. Well, how many people truly get to the level that they aspire to get to on their own? Rarely, if ever. And if they do, it's a false sense of security, because at any moment you can lose all that you've obtained. Yet when you allow God to step in, guide your path, lead you, you will end up so much higher and so much further than you would have on your own, and He'll protect you and hold you and keep you. And there's a lot less chance of you falling when the Lord is holding you up, as opposed to you trying to hold yourself up. So I hope this devotion's been a blessing to you. I hope that you've learned a little bit about responsibilities and the duty of the watchman. You do your part. If you witness to somebody and they don't accept, that's on them. But what if you don't witness to somebody? They don't get the chance for salvation, and they perish. You failed to share it with them. The Bible here tells us in Ezekiel that you can be held accountable for not warning of the oncoming slaughter. So that's something to think about when you're out in the world and you see someone who's truly in need. It's incumbent upon you to provide them the assistance, help them out, and lead them toward the Lord and point them in the right direction. Therefore, if they reject it, that's on them, and you're innocent. So, with that, I'll let you all go. You have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless, and we'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.